Hello, Knights fans, and welcome to the first edition of the 2015 FDU Men's Soccer Report. I'm here with head coach Seth Roland. I'm Tommy Mead. Coach, just getting started on the season. You open up on Friday afternoon at Lehigh. How's the preseason been so far?
Well, we've worked hard. The guys have worked hard. We have a lot of newcomers, so there's a lot of integrating the new and the old, the rookies with the returning guys, and I'm pleased with the mentality. I think our mentality's been good, but we have a long way to go. We have a lot to work on, but I'm optimistic. I think there's a lot of positives, and I think as the dust settles and we hit stride, I think we're capable of some good things.
I heard you talk earlier today about the level of fitness and the ability for your team to stay healthy. How do you anticipate that going this year?
Well, it's impossible to know for sure, but we've been banged up the last couple of years, and for us to be successful like we were a couple of years ago when we made it to the Sweet 16, we need to get very lucky with being healthy. We need to work hard. We need to be fit and sharp and hit stride at the right time. So right now we're trying to get our feet under us and find some good combinations to get the season started while looking short term at winning the game today, but also looking down the road at what's going to be best winning the game in when conference play starts in 6 weeks.
Now, after the spring practice, you talked a little bit about how the new players and the returners have to kind of mesh together during preseason, and that the competition that develops for positions would determine how well you did this year. How is that competition going?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think that people are competing hard all over the field to represent us, to represent the FDU men's soccer jersey, and what that means tradition-wise, and our program having been to 3 Elite Eights, additional Sweet 16s, numerous NCAA tournaments, 6 since 2000. And our goal is to have competition all over the field, because that's how the best way to ensure success. And so far, I think that's going okay and needs to continue in that direction.
Now, you mentioned the success of the program historically. Are any of the older guys that you still have here from that last NCAA tournament team, do they bring that up to the young kids?
Well, it's come up in conversation. I hear as guys are walking out to the field, some of the newer guys are asking what was it like being in the Sweet 16, playing in front of a few thousand fans at St. Louis and St. John's, and beating those teams on the road, and playing Carolina, taking them to overtime. Yeah, and so it definitely does come up, and that's important.
Okay, let's look at this season coming up. You open up on Friday at Lehigh. What are you expecting out of the Mountain Hawks?
Well, they had a good year last year. They're very solid defensively. They have a great work ethic. They work hard all over the field. They're a good counterattacking team. They're good on set pieces, and they're organized defensively. So we're expecting that it will be a challenging battle up there. It's on grass. In fact, I think 5 of our first 6 games are on grass. Which is different, of course, than the surface we play on. So that's an inherent challenge right there. But that's good, and I like that. So, we're going up there, kicking off at 7 p.m. It's a great venue up there, and we're excited.
Now, after the first game, on September 1st, you travel out to Lafayette to play the Lehigh rival. What do you expect out of them?
Well, similar kind of thing. Patriot League team, organized, hardworking, tough. Good on set pieces, difficult to break down. So I think those will be pretty similar opponents.
And how about when you open up on September 6th against Yale?
Yeah, we did okay up at Yale last year, beating them 3-1, but they have a new coach. So, most of the time you get that new coach bump, and I expect that they'll be fired up and ready to go.
Coach, thank you for joining us. We'll be back here to catch up with him again next week after they play Lafayette, and then the home opener will be September 6th at 7 p.m. against Yale. That game can be seen live on NEC Front Row or right here at University Stadium.